third. It's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Lone back gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So all we needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. To stop in a quick pass, became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Here we go. Ready?
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Staying with Robinson. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Sending the tight end in motion left. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in the... The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, start.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Tag, hook.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Willis looking to throw. That's completed right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills throwing 6 more on the blowout. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been put on the deck a lot, and unfortunately, they haven't always been there to make the recovery.
Yeah, I think this is twofold, Kate. I think, number one, this is a defense who has studied its opponent and their tendencies well, knowing there were opportunities to rip the ball out of their hands. And then offensively, this has been a mess. And this is one of those games where it's just error after error after error, and you know they typically come back to bite you.
Coke with a catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's not. What is it?
Throwing again is Lamar. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. They're going to have...
And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Punt meets him at the 28. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Bills will take over possession. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready? Warrior 70. Go.
They'll run here on first down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Get it.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And if they could play at this level every time out, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort of dominating victory. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
With a bite, I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance to the turns daylight. So jump in the moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say